Port Said Commandant. That bastard shot Tamir like he was putting down a dog. A thick bundle of cables for the phone, radio, and electricity. A long metal pole with a hook on it. A 5-meter-long rubber hose. A long metal pole with a hook on it. I'd better not start it. A long metal pole with a hook on it. Let's hope the local residents aren't light sleepers. What do we have here? The remains of a roll of sticky tape. An adjustable spanner. Can't reach that ladder from here. The cables come from under the main hall. Let's take a little peek at what's behind this door. It's the radio room. Hardly bigger than a broom cupboard and hot as hell in this weather. I'm surprised the man can breathe. The radio room is tiny. If it wasn't for that gap under the door, he probably would have suffocated already. A 5-meter-long rubber hose. Now I'll carefully, quietly push the hose under the door. A large wet cloth. There we go. Sealed perfectly. Now I just need to wait a few days until the man in there suffocates. No, I should probably go and speed things up a bit. It's a long hose. Where should I run it to? I'll take the hose up with me. The hose won't reach that far. Okay, now where does the other end go? I'll lay it along here. The two hoses aren't properly connected yet. The remains of a roll of sticky tape. Sealed and secure. An adjustable spanner. And good night. That should seal the gap perfectly. That should be enough to send the radio operator off to Dreamland. I'll just let some air in, then I'll send my message. Hopefully before our friend here wakes up. Our boys won't take any notice of my message without the emergency code word. But Tamir was carrying our code card. Here's the authorized code word for an unencrypted radio message to our headquarters. So, time to tap out the code word. Shouldn't be too difficult. That's the right code word. I just need to send them the coordinates for the HQ, then get out of here before they turn this place to rubble.
سلم نفسك.
It's all kicking off out there. Time to make myself scarce. I might be seeing you again sooner than expected. The grill's pretty solid. No chance of getting through that. It's wobbly.
Can you hear me? Mr. Paddock, you must get up!
What the hell happened?
Bombs. We have to get out of here.
Right. Good.
Save the explanations for later.
Fair enough. But we'll never get out of this city alive on foot. Quick! Get in!
There's a plane waiting for us, if the pilot hasn't got cold feet.
No problem. Hold tight.
That was close. How far do we have to go?
What? I thought you knew your way around here.
I thought you did. I've never been here before in my life.
Well, I'm not stopping to ask for directions. Look out! So, now do we have time for introductions?
I'm Anna. I've come from Germany to ask for your help.
So you came to a city that was about to be bombed just to find me. That's rather flattering. But how did you know where I'd be?
That doesn't matter. What matters is your daughter.
Gwen, what's happened?
I'd love to sit here and chat, but the pilot can't wait any longer. Let's talk when we're airborne.
Yes? Not a shadow of a doubt. The results are 100% reproducible. Understood. We'll initiate the final phase immediately, and Wotan will be complete. Only personnel with the highest level of clearance. Absolutely.
Time for a few answers, Miss...
Anna. Just Anna.
German intelligence service.
Mossad.
That explains a few things.
I belong to a special unit that tracks down escaped Nazi criminals.
You're a Nazi hunter.
If you like. Right now I'm tracking the last few members of a particularly brutal SS unit. One with a reputation for baroque medical experiments. And I finally managed to locate their leader. Walter Kessler lived in a quiet village in Bavaria. While we knew where he was, we had no solid evidence to convict him. I was going to change that. Near the end of the war, Kessler's unit murdered a Jewish art historian, Simon Rosenthal, and his family. Kessler wanted Rosenthal's Viking art collection for himself. If I could search Kessler's house and find just one item from Rosenthal's collection of Viking artifacts, it would tie Kessler to Rosenthal's murder. Guten Tag. Does a Herr Kessler live here?
That's quite right, madam, but unfortunately Herr Kessler isn't at home at present.
Ah. My name is Dietrich. I'm an art dealer and I have an appointment with Herr Kessler.
An appointment? I'm his secretary and I don't recall him mentioning an appointment. Apologies. He was called away at short notice. He may be gone for several hours.
I understand. Then I wish you good day.
And the same to you, madam.
If Kessler's out of town, so much the better. I don't need him, just his stolen artworks. But how do I get inside without being seen? Guten Tag, young man.
Hi.
What are you up to?
Oh, I kicked my ball into Herr Kessler's garden. That's the last I'll see of it.
Really? Why don't you just ring the doorbell and ask him if you can have it back?
Herr Kessler isn't the problem. It's his secretary. He hates me. Last week I broke one of their garden gnomes, and he chased me right through the village.
Did he hit you?
No! I'm way too fast! I'm going to be a professional footballer when I grow up.
Is that right? And what name will the crowd be chanting when you're famous?
Franz. My name's Franz.
I'm Anna. Do you live around here?
No, I'm from Munich. But we have training on the sports ground back there. I'm waiting for a bus into town now.
So you're saying you're faster than him?
By a mile!
So what was the story with the gnome?
Herr Kessler's secretary went crazy and he chased me halfway down the high street.
But he didn't catch you?
Ha! That old slow coach? Not a chance.
I'll be right back.
Okay, but my bus will be here in half an hour.
I'll empty it out. I've already emptied it completely. My car keys. Lots of small change. From Switzerland. Where else? My last notes on Kessler.